Bee hotels, also known as bee houses or bee habitats, are man-made structures designed to provide nesting sites for solitary bees. Unlike honeybees, which live in colonies, solitary bees are non-aggressive and typically nest alone. Bee hotels often offer these gentle pollinators a safe place to lay their eggs and raise their young. Here's how bee hotels work and why they're important. How bee hotels work. Nesting tubes. Bee hotels consist of various materials arranged to mimic natural nesting sites for solitary bees. This often includes hollow tubes or tunnels made of materials like bamboo, wood, or cardboard. Nesting materials. Solitary bees use the nesting tubes to lay their eggs and provision them with pollen and nectar as food for the developing larvae. Protection. Bee hotels provide protection from predators, harsh weather conditions, and disturbance, ensuring the survival of bee larvae until they emerge as adults. Why bee hotels are important. Biodiversity. Bee hotels help support biodiversity by providing nesting sites for a diverse range of solitary bee species. These bees play a crucial role in pollinating crops, flowers, and wild plants. Pollination. Solitary bees are effective pollinators, often more effective than honeybees for certain crops. By providing nesting sites for solitary bees, bee hotels help enhance pollinating and increase crop yield. Conservation. Many bee species are facing habitat loss and declining pollution due to factors like urbanizing, agriculture, and pesticide use. Bee hotels contribute to conservation efforts by providing additional habitats and supporting bee pollination. Education. Bee hotels serve as educational tools, raising awareness as the importance of pollinators and the role individuals can play in supporting biodiversity and environmental conservation. Tips for installing bee hotels. Placements. Install bee hotels in sunny, sheltered locations, preferably facing south or southeast. Mount them securely on a wall, fence, or post at least 3 feet off the ground. Maintenance. Regularly clean and inspect bee hotels to remove pests, parasites, and debris. Replace nesting materials if they become moldy or degraded. Offer a variety of nesting materials and diameters to accommodate different bee species, including materials like bamboo, reeds, and untreated wood. Bee hotels are a simple yet efficient way for individuals to support pollinator populations and biodiversity in their local area. By providing nesting sites for solitary bees, bee hotels contribute to healthy ecosystems and sustainable food protection.